We need to get to this story here. Some disturbing allegations against a former Indianapolis Metro Police probationary officer, Myron Howard, now charged with rape and official misconduct.
He's accused of using his job to take advantage of a domestic violence survivor he was supposed to help. Fox 59's Max Lewis is digging into the court documents and spoke with the woman's attorney.
Had my client not been bold enough to come forward and contact me, he could have continued his reign of terror.
Attorney Mark Nicholson represents the woman who says probationary officer Myron Howard raped her inside her own home. According to court filings unsealed today, Howard, along with other officers, had responded to the victim's home earlier this year on a domestic violence call and arrested the victim's boyfriend for hitting her. After the scene cleared, the victim says Howard came back to her home alone, telling her, quote, "You know you could have went to jail too, but I didn't say anything, so I need you to do something for me." The victim told investigators he proceeded to rape her for the next 10 minutes.
You don't expect a police officer, someone in law enforcement, to do such a thing, and that's what makes it worse.
During the investigation, detectives also uncovered another incident where Howard offered a ride home to a woman who had just been in a car accident. In exchange for the ride, investigators say the victim had sex with him in the back of his patrol car.
What kind of officer thinks that that's appropriate behavior? Seriously, so if that's not a predator, I don't know what one is.
Investigators say Howard turned off his body camera during the alleged assault, but maintained that the sex was consensual. During an interview, he told detectives he had sex while on the job numerous times at his previous departments. Attorney Nicholson doesn't buy that the sex was consensual and believes there's likely other victims out there.
Someone that is going out preying on women that are sexually or emotionally or financially vulnerable, right? They are seeking for those type of victims that they can attack.
IMPD says Howard had been with the department for about a year. He was still on probationary status when Chief Chris Bailey fired him last month. He is due in court for his initial hearing on Thursday. At IMPD headquarters, Max Lewis, Fox 59 News.
IMPD Chief Chris Bailey fired Howard on March 14th. He was able to be fired before going through the Civilian Police Merit Board because he was still under that probationary status. In a statement today, the chief says in part, quote, "His alleged actions not only violated his sacred oath to our community, but he abused his power and took advantage of a victim when she was most vulnerable." He also later added that this is not a representation of the force he leads and sending his prayers to the victim.